We are steady here now. We arrive at Mount Panorama with our chat driver right here waiting for us. We are starting in fourth position and we are all in the same S class group. Now, starting side by side and beside us is, let's see, because I don't know who is that. Oh, that's I still didn't get it. I guess that's Vertex or Dingus. So we go into the first corner. We have some contact, but it's it's all resolved. Some cones got murdered right there, but it's fine. So we end up in third. We actually ended up gaining from it. So we're gonna continue through the race, and Vertex right here trying to get past us. I think he has a run, but I don't think he has a run enough. If that doesn't sound weird, but we're gonna go wide, and there is a huge crash behind us. Someone went into the wall, and Vertex slips by us. So that puts us in fourth position. Now we are coming up the hill into the hill hairpin something. I don't know the names of the corners. So we're gonna get a run on Vertex and give him a nice little bump or a tap, whatever that is. And we're gonna continue down this section where you can actually roll the car a lot if you just don't accelerate, and if you touch the brake, you're going off the track. Like, I don't know who that is, and we're gonna notice Vertex going into the air right here. We're gonna see it in slow motion because why not. Now we catch up to Ice Rat right here into the braking section. This is a very technical section. You have to get so close to the wall. It's like a centimeters close to the wall, and possible death. And we go around Ice Rat very nicely. We have a pig in front of us with a gap of around 1.8 or 2 seconds, I will say, and Ice Rat right here trying to get past us with the slipstream, but we are gonna park the car right in the middle, make it as wide as possible so he can't get by us. Defensive works, and we're gonna continue, and we just see Epic just taking the grass line. I guess he forgot to turn or brake. So we are gonna end up in first, and that's how the result is gonna stay. So we skip to lap 5 to the end of the sprint race. Not a sprint, kind of a sprint race, qualifying sprint. And we're gonna end up in first place. Epic did restore his grass strip to second place and was closing on to us. You can see he was almost a second faster than us. Now we're gonna, yes, I just confirmed it by zooming it. And we're gonna transition to the main race where we are starting in first, and you can see Mr. D and Vertex has the ballast, so they are gonna be demolished on the straights, because I guess you lose around 2 seconds here. Now we're gonna start beside Epic Anonymous, which is good, but the position we are in is really bad because we are on the inside, so we have to brake early, and we're gonna touch the grass and completely lose control of the car. But we didn't lose complete control, if you get it. It was a weird thing though. So Epic is trying to go past us from the left side, so I'm gonna try and squeeze him and just give him enough space, but that because the track is there is a bump, it narrows it down more, and instead I went into him, and we are having a lot of contact now with Mr. D as well. So we sent Epic into the grass, and we are crashing into Mr. D, and yeah, there was a lot of carnage because of me. So sorry to everyone who on that day. So we're gonna continue with Dingus beside us. I guess there was another crash behind, I didn't notice. So we ended up from first to fifth. Really negative impact, I will say, but let's see if we can recover the positions nice and quickly, I will say, but let's see. So we're gonna come into the downhill section, so really getting close to the walls, like just getting enough. I was gonna try and go for the move on Dingus, but it's a narrow track. Can't go for every move. So we go past Vertex right there and was gonna try and bump draft Dingus, but it ended up in contact because Forza doesn't allow bump drafting for some odd reason. I don't know why. It should be implemented in the next game, as Forza 8 is not 8. Forza Motorsport, the next one has been announced. So we will transition there in 2023. The COVID series will probably change the name, I guess, or not. It's fine. So we continue in 4th place. We took back the Vertex right there because he had a really mediocre exit and we got a really good exit. So we're gonna continue, and this is the end of lap 1. And now Dingus goes defensive, or I don't know what he was doing, but Mr. D goes wide and we're gonna catch up to them. And can we go for the gap? No, we can't. Just closed on us because they had to give us space each other. Now we're gonna tuck into slipstream of Mr. Dingus, or Dingus, whatever you wanna call him. So we're gonna tuck into him, get past Mr. D and get the corner really nicely. Give everyone just enough space, though anyone was not beside me. So we're gonna get into the hairpin. Now we're in 3rd place, so if I can overtake Dingus right here, I will be in 2nd place and pull away from him. We can solidify the 2nd place into a good result actually, because on Mugello I got 3rd. If you haven't seen the video, I'll leave a link down in a pinned comment or something. Now Dingus right here touched the wall, so he's gonna lose momentum, but I also had a bit slide and we're gonna have a really huge moment, just about save the car, and it didn't lose a lot of time, thankfully. Now Epic right here around 3.2 or 3.3 seconds ahead of everyone, and I was go for the move into the end of the straight, but Dingus right here went wide and we go past him easily. So now we are on to the main straight, which is very long. So we are just gonna skip to lap number 8 and we are gonna try and take this full speed, but the horrifying messages of engine damage, not engine. So we destroyed our brake disc and suspensions, the right side of suspension completely. So now we're gonna have a really performance dip, I will say. But we did have a really comfortable gap of around 14 seconds and we just got past Toxic Cat. I guess we just lapped her for the first time or second time. I don't remember how many times. Now you can see the damage, the disc and the suspensions and the engine is damaged. So we're gonna go into the pits and Vertex right here just chilling right on the track. So we're gonna peel into the pits right here. Now I was thinking of making another lap, but Ice Rat behind us was closing on us really quickly. Now you can see we get passed by Mr. Ice Rat, and Mr. D also came into the pits. We're gonna leave the pits in 3rd place. Ice Rat is around 14 seconds something. Now that's 15 seconds. Now we're gonna skip again ahead in the same lap, and we're gonna make another mistake into the corners, uphill corners, and we're gonna damage the left side this time, the suspension and disc again. So now we have to make another pit stop. So this is gonna let Ice Rat and Epic completely run away from us. So the only good position we can have is 3rd position now, because the disc and everything is damaged. I couldn't brake in time, so we had to take the grass line. Now we're gonna enter into the pits again because of obvious damage regions. So now we're gonna enter into the pits, and we're gonna get passed by Mr. No, yeah, Mr. D, and we're gonna just come ahead of Dingus right here. Dingus is into the pits, I guess. No, he's not into the pits. Now, Mr. D is around 4.5 seconds ahead of us. So let's try and catch up to him, and let's have a clean outlap, unlike last time we had. Now we're gonna skip to the next lap. We are going through the SS in the mountain part, and we're gonna have a caution sign, and Mr. D is gonna go into the wall. We almost followed him into the wall, but we managed to save it. And we're gonna check the fuel. It's 87%, so I think we should be okay till the end, but I guess we will have to fuel save a bit. Now we're gonna go to the first corner and see Ice Rat right there, just chilling in the corner, and I guess he left the race after that. And we're gonna go past Toxic Cat, lapping her around a million times by now, I guess. It's a rough number, so now we're gonna skip ahead for another into lap 17, and we're gonna go past Toxic Cat again, spinning out on a straight, and to avoid her we're gonna go take the grass line again, because damage right now would be really bad, as we skip ahead again to lap number 20, and till I guess I have saved a lot of fuel from the past 2-3 laps, short shifting and all. We're gonna go past Toxic Cat again. And we're gonna give her a little tap, so she's gonna just go into the gravel. So sorry about that, but we're gonna I tried to let her pass her again, but she just didn't accelerate, so I'll just go past her. Now we are on 19% fuel, so and still 1.5 lap remaining. We're gonna skip to lap number 22 and see the fuel, and it is at 12%, so I guess we have enough fuel to push out through the lap. And you can see Epic is almost 87 seconds ahead us, so basically he's in the mountain section right now, so going through the SS, I guess. SS, I guess. So we're gonna I'm not gonna skip or fast forward this lap. We're just gonna enjoy the last lap. So we come through the hairpin thing, we get a nice run through towards the flowing corners. We are getting a lot of perfect turns from the game, but I think they are not, because we are short shifting and fuel saving. And we see the timer go off, so we know that Epic has already finished the race. So just imagine how ahead he was. The gap was very big. Now we're gonna come through the SS, a bit of slide, I guess. We take this really wide and touch the wall, so that was fine completely. It's the last lap. Now here we have been really strong through this corner. We're overtaking some cars, and we're gonna check the fuel. It's around 8.4, coming down really quickly. And now we're gonna skip the straight because it's too long and boring, and we're gonna come to the little straight before the exit, and we're gonna check the fuel. It's around 9 or 6%. I didn't quite see it nicely or clearly, I'll say. And we're gonna check again the fuel at the end, and we ended at 5.7% fuel, and we ended up in second place. So that was a really good result, falling back in almost 6th place. And you can see our Chad driver tar right around here on the podium. And I'll see you guys in the next one at Rio, which was I'll let you guys discover that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.